The town of Hempstead has the largest Jewish population next to New York in all of America. And Rock Hall Museum is actually such a great focal point here for this monument because it is populated in the Five Towns area, but also the thousands of patrons that come here on a yearly basis. People who just walking through the community. Our fair in the fall, which is attended by thousands, and the school kids that come here regularly to get a tour of this facility. Well, now they'll be greeted by this monument that will remember, symbolize, and have us never forget all those people that were murdered during the Holocaust. But what we're also announcing today is something we started a few months ago with our Antisemitism Taskforce. We are creating one with our good friends, with great efforts of these people behind me. And these men and women that I introduced earlier are members of this multicultural, multi-faith task force. And frankly, it's something we could use even more now throughout the United States of America, and sadly here in the town of Hempstead.
Hate does not exist in a vacuum. It spreads unless we actively stop it. I'm especially proud that this effort includes leaders from multiple faiths and cultural backgrounds. It does send a powerful message that anti-Semitism is not just a Jewish issue. It's a human issue, and it demands a united response. The permanent memorial plaque we unveil today is more than metal. It's a message to every resident, every visitor, and especially every child who passes through Rock Hall Museum that hate has no home here.
As we gather here today on really the solemn day of Yom Hashoah, which is Holocaust Remembrance Day, to commemorate the 6 million Jews who were murdered by the Nazis, it's not just a day to remember, but it's also a day when we rededicate ourselves to never again and learning the lessons of the Holocaust. By creating this task force that will address anti-Semitism in the town of Hempstead, the largest township in the country, this township is putting words into action. And we're not just saying that anti-Semitism is bad, but we're looking for ways to prevent it.
Anti-Semitism is at an all-time high. That is why I am deeply honored to join this town's newly created Anti-Semitism Task Force. This is not just about responding to hate. It's about building a community where every child can learn without fear, where every person of faith can worship without shame. So I want to thank you for ensuring that the memory becomes action and that remembrance becomes responsibility. Together, may we build a future where the words "never again" are not just remembered, but realized.
Because of all of you, you make us better public officials. You make us more aware. And personally, I look at all of you and I think of you're my friends, and you've just made me a better person and more responsible, more aware of things that maybe people don't recognize. And so on behalf of myself and my colleagues, I would just want to thank these members. And on a personal, I just want to say thank you because you have made me a much better public official because, you know what, you've enlightened me and given me wisdom and opened my eyes to things that, you know what, sometimes people just don't recognize or don't see.